Morning. It's day 11, Saturday, after the coldest night of my life. I don't know. There must have been somewhere, we asked that some guys that were tenting near us, about -6 it was last night, but the wind factor, it was incredible. Our feet were freezing cold, and then we've been buoyed by the guys telling us today that somewhere up there is 2 days of snow waiting for us. So it's literally, isn't it, like the most unpredictable place you could ever be.
Yeah, a couple of days ago we were just in a t-shirt. Today we're wrapped up.
I mean, I'm holding this phone and my hands are absolutely freezing, yeah. So we're going to make tracks this morning, and we'll keep in touch.
So we've come up, hit some snow, just a trickle, but this is Timber Ridge Trail going down there. As you see, it's got a blue blaze, but everywhere, all around here, it's just burnt. It's just so eerie, so quiet. We're going to be following the white blaze just ahead of us up here. Simon's there with all his raincoat on, checking the map, and we shall catch you later when we get to the next stop.
So first, can we say we do actually walk?
Move.
We're not really in this tent all the time.
It's just easier to video when we're settled in the tent.
It's too cold to be faffing about at the moment, showing you, setting up. As the weather gets better, we'll show you everything, but like we said last night, the terrain today is far shallower. The climbs, the descents, far shallower. Big mountains, bigger than Georgia, but the climb and the descent a lot easier. We've covered another just over 12 miles again today.
Yeah, 12.6 today.
Yeah,
but it's starting to snow now. And we've had a twinkle earlier.
Yeah, we haven't had what they said they were going to have, but the thing about this place is you go to bed tomorrow morning, it could be 4 inches deep, or it could be 75 degrees, so you take it day by day. But we're debating at the moment whether to push on 12.5 miles tomorrow and get into Franklin and have an extra day there. A lot of our gear needs cleaning, our pots need cleaning properly, so I can't get to the post office till Monday. Hopefully my phone will be there. If that's Tuesday, then we're going to be there 3 days, but I think tomorrow will depend on the weather. What do you think?
Yeah, if we're foot of snow, then...
If it's snow, then that's if we can walk 12 miles, but...
Yeah.
It's been amazing so far, everything about it, the people. One thing I do want to say is now we're in North Carolina, about Georgia. The terrain is the hardest terrain anybody would ever walk anywhere. It is so tough. The places we've been to...
Oh, everybody's so friendly.
Are amazing.
Really
and
friendly.
Hospitality, even this early in this, will take some beating.
Yeah.
The people we've met in Georgia, nothing is any bother to them if you need any help. But it's sure as an introduction, isn't it, Georgia?
Yeah, it's...
We've been at 2 spots last week. 20% of the trekkers quit in 4 days, and a day and a half later, 25% quit. And you can sit there and think, when you're actually out here, we should have done it 30 years ago. It's not an old man's hike, I can tell you. But anyway, my feet are warm tonight. So anyway,
we're going to play cards.
We're going to play cards. I lose every night, so there's nothing new there. Morning, day 12, and as you can see, this is what we've woke up to. Probably just broke the world record for putting a tent away, albeit soaking wet. We're definitely going to try and walk the 12.5 miles today. and get a lift into Franklin. It's cold, but it's not freezing cold. Hands cold though. As you look around you, you can see this is what we're walking under. It's like a tunnel. Hands cold? Yeah, hands are cold. But anyway, we'll get to high ground and we'll have a talk later. We've been walking for about an hour and everything looks like this. Everything. And when you look at the trees here, all we've got to follow is a white blaze. So we've retraced our tracks a couple of times. We're quite high up, and I'm just going to show you what kind of day it is. There's absolutely nothing. On this trail is all you can see. Out in the distance, it's nothing. It started snowing again. I would say probably 4 inches of snow. What do you think? Yeah. We missed the trail back about a quarter of a mile ago and walked for about 400 yards. Didn't see a blaze, but it was Alison who, then we retraced our steps and there was some steps off up the mountain. So we're on our way, we're following the blaze now, and we'll let you know as the day goes on. We're just getting a lift into Franklin off a massive water day in the snow. When we came down the last mountain on the road, there was a guy called his name was Dexter. It was with Mean Gene and Wildfire. Flower, Fire, Wild. And actually Alison Appalachian too, and I was so happy. Now we went to a couple of the ridge and followed us down, luckily it was only 10 miles into the town. So I'm not going to talk anymore, because my hands are cold for a change. I'll speak to you later. So we've had an absolute grueler of a day. 13 miles almost in the snow. We got lost twice, but Alison saved the day. She found the way out. If you just look over there, if you'll line up in the distance, that's where we're staying tonight. We're in Franklin. And we're now in a little Mexican restaurant, and Alison's had a small margarita to go with her chicken fajitas. I just thought I'd have a medium margarita to go with my burritos. But
it's been so tiring today.
The day has been about Tom and Lisa.
Yeah, brilliant.
We met this couple, walked past them on a ridge of one of the peaks, said hello, explained what we were doing. When we came off the peak, there was Trail Magic,
so
Dexter,
pleased.
Mean Gene,
Wildfire.
and Wildfire. Great. 2 guys and a girl, absolutely great. Did us hot dogs. Then the time we were eating and drinking, this couple came back off the ridge and asked, do you need a lift into town? They proceeded to take us to a microbrewery, and we spent the last hour and a half drinking beer at their own expense. So Tom, they were amazing, and a lovely couple to go.
Yeah,
so
really nice.
Alison, you're speaking. So what do you have to say to Tom and Lisa?
Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah.
It was, you made our day today.
You did.
You really did.
The weather's been terrible, but to meet you 2 guys,
yeah,
it was amazing, and I say thank you as well.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to go now, because we've got food coming and margaritas to drink. Morning. It's day 14. We haven't skipped today. Well, we have, because we were in Franklin and we had a 0 day. So we got in Sunday evening. A nice couple gave us a lift into town and took us for drinks. We checked into a little motel, showered, changed. Yesterday we spent the day washing clothes, having a bite to eat, resupplying. Went to the post office to see if my phone had arrived, but it's stuck at US Customs. Went out with some guys last night for a beer. We all had a good night. They're all staying in town again today. But Alison and I don't have that luxury of keep wasting days when you're limited to how long you can stay in the country. So we're back now, heading to Silabold shelter for today, and then we've got a day and a half's walk into the NOC. We've just been in the post office to send some supplies further up the trail, and a lady introduced herself and started talking about the hike, and then decided to give us a lift 10 miles up the road. Her name was Liz, absolutely lovely lady, and it just overwhelms you all the time, the hospitality. You know, we're sitting there writing labels on boxes, and hey, where you going? You're going back up to, do you want a lift? And they're there. It's not a hot, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody,
So we're the only fools today back out in the snow, but as I say, we just have to make these miles. So we've had a couple of days rest, 2 nights in a warm bed. So tonight will be what it will be, although they forecast it to be really down below. So it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and to be honest, we've called it a day. We've had to come out and make a start. We've done about 4 miles, and we're stopping at Silabold campsite. As you can see, ground's still thick with snow, and in US temperatures, they were telling us tonight is likely to get down to 10 Fahrenheit. So unfortunately on my phone at the moment I can't do the conversion, but when you think 32 degrees is 0, it's going to get down to 10. So all you lucky people with your central heating on tonight, spare a thought. Anyway, we're going to get down here, see what the shelter's like. If it's not great, we'll put a tent up and make some dinner. Hi, it's 3:45.
it's so cold.
Yeah, it's going to drop absolutely miles below 0 tonight. 2 of the young guys, they're in a tent facing us, and there's a couple of guys, 4 brave guys, sleeping in the shelter. I've never felt anything this cold, have you?
No, I can see my breath.
Yeah, it's extremely cold. But we've got about 11.6 miles we've got in the book tomorrow, and then 11.6 miles into the NOC Thursday tea time. But it's just putting up with this cold weather at the moment, and believe you me, it's extremely cold. It's not cold, it's an understatement. You can hear all the snow blowing off the trees onto the tent as we talk.
I don't think I've ever been to sleep in a hat before, have you?
No, can't say as loud.
Well, keep us warm.
No. So,
Yeah.
I'm looking at my watch now, and it says 15:47.
Temperature?
It says at the moment it's 41 Fahrenheit, but it was down to 36 earlier. And at 10 to 4, if it's, 10 degrees above freezing already. Oh well, looking at them again tomorrow. I'm sure better weather will come quickly, don't you agree?
I certainly hope so.
Okay. Right, so there's not really a lot to tell you today. We walked 4 miles.
In the snow.
Again.
It was okay, but it was just, once you stop, it just gets so cold, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a different kind of
And
temperature.
we couldn't carry on because we needed to set up early enough before more snow fell.
We certainly did. That's it for us guys. It's time to shut up sleeping bags and keep the warmth in.
Yeah.